Today, we're returning to Auglaize Village. Hey guys, it's Rex here with Ghost in the Studio Productions. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for checking in. I know one of the most exciting things for us going back to Auglaize, especially for Scott, was wanting to figure out who this woman was he seen floating down that road, why she was there, who she was, where did she come from. So getting to see like that excitement on his face to come back here, really brought a sense of urgency to this investigation that wasn't really there initially.
My name is Scott McCafferty. I am the lead investigator and founder of Ghost in Studio Productions, and I have been doing paranormal investigating for, at this point, over 20 years. I think one of the coolest yet most disturbing things that I've discovered about being in the paranormal field is that there are times where your investigation doesn't end just because you decide to go home. That sometimes whatever forces we're dealing with, whether you want to call them ghosts or entities or demons, whatever word you want to assign to it, is able to break through whatever bounds keep them in a location to reach out to you directly. It started off with bad dreams, specifically of the weird vision that I had the first time I was here about that old woman that was floating down the street outside the schoolhouse. And then shortly after that, I started having double takes every so often where it looked like I thought I had seen this woman out in walking around just normal everyday life. And then everything came to a head about a week or so before we found out that we were being given the opportunity to come back to Auglaize Village. We were invited by a friend of ours to come and help facilitate a public ghost hunt, taking newbie investigators around and teaching them the ropes of how to do what we do. And then we get to about halfway through the night and we end up going to this room in the back part of the building, and I have a double take when we come into this one room and I notice a painting above a fireplace. This painting looks exactly like the woman from my vision. And I mean like uncanny like her. And I'm sitting there and I'm staring at it and I'm frozen because I don't even know how to react. I'm getting goosebumps even just remembering this now. And Rex comes up and he's tapping me on the shoulder like, "Hey dude, are you all right? Like what's going on?" And I said, "Rex, that's her. I swear to God, that's her." We hadn't talked about Auglaize Village probably in a year. It's like, that's her. That's the woman from my vision. So we went in at the end of the night, we asked the lady that was running the event, "Hey, can we go back? Can we just have 20 minutes just to investigate this room?" 20 minutes is all we asked. And of course, unfortunately, we didn't get the opportunity. Nor did she know the history of the painting or who the woman is that's in the painting. We're working on figuring that out. And then fast forward a week, and we, out of the blue, got the opportunity to come back to Auglaize Village to do this follow-up episode. Like, what are the odds of that actually happening? All right, everybody, welcome. We are at Auglaize Village. You guys might remember this. This was the first investigation where Rex and I officially teamed up to do some really cool stuff. We also got Jarrett back. The last time you saw him was the last time we were here. Hello. So it's pretty cool that we got him back. We've got a lot of unfinished business here tonight at Auglaize Village. Rex, anything you want to add here? Let me go ahead and grab this from you.
Like Scott said, we have a lot of unfinished business that we want to take care of tonight. Not only that, with it being this close to Christmas, it is a prime time for me to get reverse Krampused. I've seen a lot of good chimneys on the property, so we're going to see what I can do.
Also joining us behind this camera right here is Justin. I was told Justin number 2, but I think he got promoted to number 1. I'm not sure what the context is there. All right, we're wasting enough nightlight. Let's go ahead and get investigating. One
of the challenges we faced on our first trip to Auglaize Village was this location is so massive that it is nearly impossible for a team of 4 or 3 or 2 to cover the entire property. We could cover that entire property, but we wouldn't be able to give each area, our own love or time to properly investigate it. So one of the locations that I thought was really cool that I didn't get to check out too much my first trip there had to be the blacksmith shop. Well, this would have been a crucial location for any frontier village.
For real, yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Just got out the freaking something. Yeah. What'd you get out?
How many of you are in here?
That was the female voice again. I couldn't make out what number she said.
3.
3?
Right.
I heard right. Take care of me. Heard mother off something?
Hey, just no, Scott.
Yeah.
Put your camera above Justin's head real quick. Are you getting like a light anomaly?
I'm not getting any anomaly around him.
Yeah, no, mine went away, but it was like a light anomaly that was like started here and just kind of went like.
Huh. This light anomaly above Justin's head is interesting. Typically when you see dust orbs, you'll see dust flying all over the place. You won't usually just see one orb, you'll see a whole bunch of them flying, and usually they're flying in one particular direction. This is kind of zipping around, so then you think, okay, well maybe it's some sort of insect. The only problem with this is, number one, it's December in Ohio, and December in Ohio, this is not a warm time of year for this part of the country. So moths and other kind of insects that are typically flying around, not usually encountered very much come December in Ohio. The other thing you got to look at is there's no obvious wings to this, and there's no rod shape to it, which is what you typically see if it's some sort of insect that's flying around. So I can't 100% say that this is paranormal, but it is something that's very interesting.
Kid?
Kid?
Is there a kid here?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was clear, yeah.
How old?
7.
7.
I heard 7.
What is the kid's name?
While we were in there investigating, we caught a voice speaking about a little kid named Aubrey that was only 7 years old. Now, this doesn't seem super important now. We do catch sporadic voices through the spirit box, but this sets the stage for the rest of the night. And when I say it sets the stage, guys, this is a full-on Broadway production.
After we left the blacksmith shop, we decided to go around and check out some of the other buildings that were around here. As we're leaving the doctor's office, we start walking towards the little cemetery that they have right here in the middle of this location. And as we're walking, we managed to catch some interesting EVPs. So listen closely to what we're gonna play here and let us know what you hear.
Goodbye, Dr. Man.
Something strange
In the neighborhood.
Lighting that we have tonight.
Copyright strike.
The other thing I want to note here about the cemetery is the last time we were here, we were in the farm museum doing an Estes session with Jarrett. And one of the phrases that he said was, "The living man is in the cemetery."
Wait a second. Scott! Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you this later, but you can watch this and you can see this epiphany. This can go on Patreon, I don't care. What if what we were found out in that field out back, what if that was like a graveyard or a mass grave? And because they said the living man you're looking for is in the graveyard, and those voices were catcalling you back there, what if they were talking about you? Oh! I had an epiphany, guys! Okay, sorry about that. So with this mostly being an outside property, one of the things we did was we decided to actually drive around, take advantage of having a vehicle. It's warm, it's faster. And while we were driving around, I seen this white figure. I only caught it out of the corner of my eye, and you seen it. It completely takes your attention. So I got out and I was running around looking for it, couldn't find it. So I go back up to base camp, I grab Jarrett, we come out, we look for it, and this kind of spiraled into a full-on search. What I had seen was on the backside of this building, this first little red shack.
I don't even know what's in that shack.
Go ahead, but I'm gonna...
Let's go find out.
What do you want me to bring?
So this is the Jeff Fent box. So this is a specialty built spirit box. This is a one of a kind built off the Conneaut wood that we had gotten from our paranormal ghost hunting. They hear things. They hear things.
Yes.
That was clear. All right, so this is your baby. You take the lead. Lead us.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna head over to the train tracks. Is there anybody out here who would like to talk with us?
I'm right here.
Okay.
They just said I'm right here.
Who's right here?
Same old thing. Are we playing hide and seek? Is that what we're doing? We're playing hide and seek? 25.
You in that shack over there?
Watch your step, Jared.
Yep. Watch you don't trip coming up on these stairs. What I would have seen would have been like right here.
No door. This is solid.
Okay. Are we getting warmer to where you are? Are we getting closer? Marco! Marco! Marco!
Locked.
That there?
The white building on the left over there, do you see it?
Yeah.
Do you see something move
Yeah.
between those?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So I'm just moving between those buildings. I look all the way on the other side of the complex to the very, very last building. It looked like there was a shadow person, and it looked like a full-bodied person. Like it looked like you could actually see like their limbs moving and everything. Like I honestly thought it was a person. I wasn't even convinced it was necessarily a ghost, but I saw them and it looked like they were darting between two buildings off in the distance.
Marco!
Hello? Hello?
So right now, guys, we're chasing something that's moving around. There's nowhere for anything to go.
There's nothing. It looks like a person. It didn't even look like a ghost. It looked like a person. Watch out. Hello? Dude, there's a bridge over here.
Why are you running?
Well, we saw a run.
Ha ha ha! It's laughing at us.
Wait, footstep. Look. Footsteps, right here. That's a shoe print.
Are those yeah, that's a shoe print.
But it's going
Wow.
It's going this way,
Here,
though.
keep the light. Check the snow at the other end. Oh, right.
That's a deer print.
Yeah, those are animal prints.
Right here. Right here.
Is there someone in the village then? If it ran, it's way too open for it to just disappear.
So let's assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut this off.
Okay, briefly.
Just that way we can.
All right, so let's assume whatever we saw either came running from behind the building here or came running from outside the store, which means it would have had to have been running this way. It would have had to cross open field. We would have seen it.
Yeah.
At least as far as the street, or at least as far as the train tracks where it would have disappeared behind the church.
Here, let's shine some light and just kind of look in the snow here and see if there's more footprints. I mean, because we haven't walked out in the open over there.
Where'd Jarrett go?
Jarrett!
It's right here.
Okay. Jarrett, you guys stick with us because now we're not sure if we're actually chasing somebody or not.
Okay.
I'm not seeing any.
The fact we have an actual shoe print in the snow that's not ours on a bridge we didn't even know existed, we need to stay together now. So what the hell would be over there that somebody would be walking in the cold? Because it could have been any time during the day.
Yeah.
We need to check these buildings.
Yeah.
So that's the bathroom, and I don't know what that other building is, and this is the schoolhouse.
Okay. Let's grab the truck and we'll just systematically hit the buildings.
Well, let's check the schoolhouse over here.
Yeah.
And let's check these two over here too.
Okay.
All right, one of you come inside with us. The other one stand outside and keep an eye down there and see if you see anything
Yeah,
move.
'cause you
But
guys
don't walk away from the door, so we're all still nearby.
Because you got the night vision.
I've got the night vision.
Nothing. All right, see if there's any like wet spots in the floor, like wet footprints or anything. Because we haven't been in here in hours.
No.
Nothing, no wet
I
prints.
thought I heard something out here while you guys were in there.
What direction?
It sounded like that direction. Sounded
So
like something slamming. Like a door.
Double back on us?
Like it,
Whatever the this thing is, it's fast.
it almost sounded like a car door.
As we're walking down the street towards the train station, in the background, we caught what looks like a child-sized shadow figure moving from left to right across the screen. After I saw this, I immediately called up the guys and said, jump online, I want to play a clip for you and I want you to tell me what you see. And I didn't tell them ahead of time what to look for. And sure enough, the three of them spotted it immediately. Now from there, it turned into a very hot debate about what exactly this shadow thing is. So I had to go back in the archives of our B-roll from our first investigation, where we ended up luckily catching this same area during the daytime And I'm going to show you that footage right here. As you can see, there are some posts that are in this area, and there's also a caboose to a train. So at this point in time, again, it is very controversial and hotly debated even among our crew as to what this is. So I'm curious, what do you guys think? What do you see? What's your opinions? Please let us know down in the chat below, because this is something I would love to get to the bottom of. All right, check that little crack there.
Nothing in the little caddy shack.
Turn your box on now. That was me.
Marco! Where are you hiding? Scott.
That's the third time it said my name. I'm right here. What the hell do you want to say to me?
Can we play hot and cold?
Oil?
I'm pretty cold.
Yeah. I think we're all cold.
We lost that game. You know, he said almost nobody comes out here in the winter. Not even a lot of the volunteers don't.
I'm here, come and help.
I heard that. I'm here, come
Wow,
help.
guys, that was really clear. We got a full sentence that said, I'm here, come help.
Marco! Marco!
I wonder if it's screwing with us because it's seen us out in the field.
I hate something.
Well, being that everything's happening down here,
Let's go with the truck.
let's move the truck down here.
All right.
Because if it is someone and not a something, I would like my vehicle to not be something and drive off.
Man, wouldn't that be wild if something walked past your headlights?
Fast as
I would be surprisingly easy.
Man, wouldn't that be wild if something walked past your headlights?
Fast as
I would be
Surprisingly easy. That was
why don't
weird.
you do it?
Then do it!
Walk right past those headlights. Let's go.
Sure, I'll even record it.
Bet
He's
you
so
won't.
good.
That's, dude,
That was clear.
this
Jeez.
the Fent box is getting some answers. Over to the cabin.
It's right there. That's a 2-story in the dark. Actually, the last time we were in the cabin, we did see, Jarrett, you saw it and my wife saw somebody wandering around outside. So maybe let's just get in your car and drive around to the cabin.
Yeah.
We gotta check on Boo Buddy anyway. I'm sure his batteries are dead.
The Kinner Cabin is a location on site where the Kinner family lived, and the man of the house, Mr. Kinner, is not a big fan of technology and is not a fan of people being in there after midnight. Alright guys, so we are getting ready to head into the 2-story family cabin. This gentleman is said to not like technology, and he especially does not like it if you come in after midnight. So he is not a after hours subscriber. So we're gonna go change that.
All right, hold on. So let's walk up to it and let's do this right. We're gonna mock Zach Bagans. We're gonna do this right. All right, so strutting up. Folks, we are professionals. This is truly the gateway to hell. Let's go.
Aaron, I want you to go in there by yourself. The Estes method is where one person hooks into a spirit box, which sweeps up and down the FM AM bandwidth really fast, so it's that device you hear that goes and for every one of those it's skipping over radio stations. So during the Estes, someone plugs into that device and puts on noise-canceling headphones so they cannot hear the questions that the rest of the people in the room would be asking. The reason this is such an impactful and great, method, at least from my perspective, is it gets away from that, confirmation bias.
Okay, so over here we have the Kinner family picture. Can I talk to Ella Kinner, please? Is she here? So this is the original family. Last time we were here,
Who's been running around outside?
Frida, Jacob, and Grace were the names that we got.
Scott.
And that's me. Is there something specifically you want to say to me? Or something you want me to know?
Open.
What are we
what?
opening?
Do you guys remember me from the last time we were here? Because it's been a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Do you know why we came here tonight? Who are we talking to? Can you tell us your name, please?
Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you. You know who I am. This is Rex. That's Justin, and you've been saying Jarrett's name, so you know who he is.
Outside.
Yeah?
What's outside?
Your.
Hey, Alex, do you mind if I start a fire in here? I was shifting.
Go ahead.
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
All right.
All right, where's the wood at? It would be prime time for me to get
Crumpus.
crumpest.
Straight through the chimney.
Running around.
Yeah, we have been.
Somebody's got us running around. It is very...
You're recording.
Yes, we are.
I need you.
It's nice to be needed.
Dude, it got cold over here again.
What do you need me to do? I heard that thump. Was that you? Is that you thumped?
I haven't moved.
I definitely heard that. I felt that one.
So the one I heard, I felt.
Did you hear that
What?
voice?
Yeah.
Did it get warmer in here?
No, it didn't.
That was a total voice.
You want me to go with you guys?
No, you stay
That
here.
was me hard walking.
That was definitely a voice.
Yeah, that was like a little kid voice. Who the oh.
So the one I heard, I felt.
Did you hear that
What?
voice?
Yeah.
So the one I heard, I felt. Okay, so the moment you guys walked out,
Yeah.
he said the size, too large, take it out.
Okay.
Is it a fat joke? Are you
It
calling me
was the
fat?
moment both of you walked
Well,
out.
it sounded
No.
like no.
You're calling us
Last
fat. aren't you?
summer.
It seemed like he was talking more once we stepped out.
Well, yeah, because the extra weight got out of here or whatever it was.
Well,
You're calling.
Why don't me and you step out for a minute?
You know you're out there?
Fine, I'm gonna go where it's warm.
We'll leave you guys to it for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn my audio off, Scott.
I'll turn mine off too.
I'll just
Coming?
sit
Look
here and look.
around
And we're gonna go look around.
for me.
Look around for me.
During his Estes, we kind of noticed he wasn't being very talkative and we weren't getting a lot of answers. So at one point, me and Scott decided to go out to my truck. And almost as soon as we go out the door, no sooner than we close it, Garrett gets very talkative. He's hearing voices, he's getting responses, even one that notated, hey, they're gone now.
Where are you located? So that we know where to look.
North,
North?
east,
Northeast.
in the tall.
Northeast in the tall.
If you find stuff, get this.
I am very much getting this.
Stay.
Stay. You want me to stay?
No.
No. Do you want us to leave?
Only the big one.
Scott?
Do you have a favorite song?
Do you want Scott back?
Yes. Leave.
Okay, I'm gonna go get Scott now.
They went away.
Do you want to play a game?
You have called for the big one, so I have returned. Alrighty. So you wanted me, you got me. So what's up? What is it you would like to discuss?
You could come find me.
Alright, I will come find you, but you gotta give me a hint about where you're at. So give me an idea of where you're at.
You know. Estes.
Okay, where do you want me to do the Estes at?
I like music. What music do you like?
Why do you want me to be the one to find you?
Go away.
Go away? Alright, I'm gonna pull Jared out now. So apparently, I need to find it. I need to do an Estes, and I'm supposed to know who I'm looking for, and I'm supposed to know where I need to go to do it. I have no about where.
It's north. It told me north and then east.
So,
I remember that.
And then find it, record it, or document it, something like that.
so northeast would be the school, wouldn't it?
And then
Yeah.
Big one.
So we need to do our next Estes in the school, because that's where I did it last time.
Dude, I want you to know, when you asked me to go retrieve the big one, it was very hard not to die laughing.
Call me fat.
Did it get colder in here? Did you make it cold in here? Ooh, it's cold in here. Boo is ticklish. Can you make a noise for me?
Okay, Scott's Estes session. When I tell you, this has to single-handedly be the most creepy moment I have ever felt during an Estes in my entire ghost hunting career. This is the most groundbreaking, scary. You guys know the whole spiel. But this is genuinely one of the coolest Estes sessions I have ever been a part of, and scariest.
Hey Scott, took you long enough.
Who are we speaking to right now?
Ethan?
Oh, that was quick. That was very quick. Thank you. Ethan, are you the teacher?
Can you hear me?
Who's in here with us right now?
Ethan, we got an answer on that.
He's back, and yes, she's here.
Okay.
Who else is here?
I'm assuming it's talking about
Female.
Scott coming back.
Odds are she's coming.
Whatever was in this schoolhouse, two things. It remembers Scott, and it has beef, or it wants to screw with him in every way possible.
I'm dead, and so's my daddy, and it was a little girl's voice.
What happened to your daddy?
He left me.
Where did he leave you at?
I think I can make it outside.
I want to talk to the woman that Scott seen last time we were here on the road.
You sure about that?
Yes.
It was a very taunting voice.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm back here.
Why are you so interested in Scott?
He spoke with my mom, who is dead.
Scott did?
Leave him.
You want us to leave Scott?
Now. 3 of you. Behind you. Scott. All the children. They're watching.
Oh, that's creepy as
That was creepy that you both said that.
Yeah.
Danny. They're all my dolls.
Dolls.
Ugh.
No.
I'm finally out.
Absolutely not.
Are you talking about the kids that went to school
In the
here?
woods. Follow me home to the woods. And set fire to them. That's where the evil is.
That's kind of creepy.
That's very creepy.
I don't...
Something was coming through, and I don't think it was talking to us. I think it was more so just kind of repeating, or it could have been to us, I don't know. But it was talking to the kids, and it was like enticing them, follow me into the woods, come on, follow me into the woods. That's plenty creepy enough. It could have stopped right there, and I would have been like, no, okay, whatever this thing was a creep, is a creep. But the thing that stuck out to me is when it says, they're all my dolls now. That just absolutely creeps me out, makes me so very uncomfortable. Ugh, like, the implications that are plenty enough. Like, okay, this dude is a total whack job.
Hey. You guys see what it says on the chalkboard?
What?
Burn the witches.
Where? Burn the witches. Holy shit. Underlined.
Is this a child?
Behind you! React to me.
Boo.
Justin being...
Shut up.
Ooh.
You shut up.
You're gonna preoccupy him.
Oh, there goes Justin.
We need his focus. I've been watching him
Are you talking about Scott the man?
everywhere. He's not bad.
When did you start following Scott? Are you the people that we were talking to at Brew Erie?
No,
Okay.
that's not a part of our town.
Whoa.
Wow, that's like
Yeah.
shows some intelligence right there.
Yeah.
Poor Edward.
Hey, back on
Tickle him.
back on track. When did you start following Scott?
Jail?
Last name?
Jail? Okay. Which jail? I'll tell you what.
It's all around you.
For any one of the kids here tonight,
Maybe you'll make it out of here.
if you
I would
touch
bet on it.
Scott on the shoulder, I have a toy out in my truck. I'll go grab.
Giving. Did someone just touch my arm over here?
We're nowhere near.
I feel like someone like very gently tapped me, like right under,
Hey,
right in the back of my elbow.
Yeah.
Daddy, little girl's voice.
Which one of you did that? You get the prize.
Punish me. Woman's voice.
I don't like that just called him.
Punish
Daddy,
me.
Said that.
Completely different.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's some like.
I did it.
Okay, who did it? Who touched
We
Scott?
need a name.
Yep, that way we can give you the prize. Oh, you're not in trouble.
Lisa,
Lisa?
Okay.
Did Lisa touch Scott?
Rex, you want me to go grab that prize?
we
for
need
Lisa?
somebody
I want them to confirm that it was her.
Okay.
to help get out.
Are you in the woods?
Yeah. Are you out in the woods?
100%.
Okay.
Very clear, 100%.
Rex is getting your prize
Can you touch Scott again?
on the shoulder.
Specifically on the shoulder?
I feel like someone is running their hands on my shoulders right now, up and down my shoulders and towards my neck. I can actually feel the individual fingers. He feels it.
He does. He likes
It's
it.
just sounded like a bunch of people applauding and celebrating.
The prize is here.
I think I'm
It
getting
happened
Scott
again.
molested.
What?
We asked him to touch his shoulder again.
Yeah.
And immediately Scott goes, I can feel somebody rubbing my shoulder. Like I can feel the
And now
individual
they're
fingers.
applauding.
Lisa, your prize, as promised, it is a 20-sided dice.
Hold me,
My dice bag.
Scott.
Roll that and the number over.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, you rolled a 19. Good job. Do you want Scott to go out in the woods?
All of you, all of you, all of you.
Well, we're going to pull Scott out so we can go to the woods. Is there anything you want to tell us?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Intense?
So I saw the old woman hanging
Okay.
over by the train station. And then at least 6 different times, a woman wearing a purple, I can't tell if it was purple or blue, because everything about her was purple or blue, kept walking up and standing right here in front of me, and I could never see her face. I could
Was
only
she the
see
one that was
up.
constantly touching you?
I don't know. The person that touching me was always from behind.
Well, that's where
But I
the
could-
kids were.
I can only see from like her thighs up to her chest. I can never see her face.
You got everything?
Fire the truck up.
I'm gonna walk over there for a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my.
I've never seen him affected like that.
I did not like some of the things they were saying.
No, that was creepy.
Yeah.
Very,
They're all my dolls. Are you jealous?
yeah, that was creepy as Well, I don't know if it's I don't get the sense that it's with us now.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's being genuine.
Absolutely shaking. Oh my God, that was intense.
The last thing we did was a roaming Estes. You know, Scott was still wanting answers for what was going on, rightfully so. I've never seen, my partner in crime. I don't want to say shook because that's not the right word, but like impacted so much by an Estes that he wanted to go back in. I got nothing but respect for him.
Now, this is something we've done before where one of us will walk around the property with headphones on, listening to a spirit box, and kind of see if it guides us in a direction of where to go. And sure enough, we ended up being guided towards a very particular spot near the gun range. Oh, they're running away.
No, we're not.
We're going exactly where you told us to go.
Oh man, a loud man's voice just screamed, "Break." It was almost like a desperate yell.
Should I go left or right up here?
Way back. I mean, that was clear. Way back.
Did a witch lure children back here? What are we gonna find back here?
Way back.
What's back
Keep
there?
going.
Well,
Look for the center of your light
Center my light.
towards me.
Where's
I'm up ahead. Woman's voice.
oh
I'm
boys,
up
yeah.
ahead.
Keep your. We need a camera rolling forward. Keep one on Scott. Oh boys.
See, I got one kind of pointing out.
Keep
the
following me.
If you Blair Witch us, I'm going to be really
I'm different
upset.
How are you different?
because things get done.
What kind of
I don't
things?
know if I like that.
I'm naked and left alone.
Well, witches were accused.
I'm gonna
of
be
dancing
honest, that
naked
sounds
in
like
the
a
moonlight.
trap.
And there's a large empty field up here, which would have been prime.
Are you the Native American woman?
Very quiet woman's voice said no. They mocked me.
Who mocked you?
That sounds like a witch. You know, I'm gonna.
The other kids. And they took me out here.
Oh, I don't like. Where
How
this is
old
going.
were you?
It's me, young girl's voice.
The little girl that got mocked
11?
and brought out here.
You were 11?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mickey.
Keep talking.
Male's voice.
Seems
Years
to
to something. Here, male's voice, very, very strong. Here. Yes, that's right. Warmer. Hi.
Now it's playing hot and cold with us.
be- Okay. That's
I've
good.
got.
Yeah, there's those little.
Why do I feel
posts.
like we're luring Scott into a trap?
I think we'll all be doing something.
Stop. All the voices just stopped.
There shouldn't be a light over in those woods, and I just saw
I see it,
a white light flickering over there.
Peekaboo.
Shouldn't be a light over in those woods, and I just saw
I see it,
a white light flickering over there.
Peekaboo.
All right, we're gonna get moving again.
You didn't show us anything, so we're gonna move.
No.
Do you want us to stop again?
Where are you going?
Oh, we're going.
Could any of you see us?
yeah. No, we can't see you.
No.
Why can't we see you?
What happens if they leave?
We'll come back.
Yeah, we're.
I think that's more a question for us to ask you.
Don't run away.
We're not. We're trying to find you.
We're not running away. We're trying to locate you.
We're in the witching hour right now, too.
Yeah,
4 a.m.
between 3 and 4. Yeah, it's the witching hour. What's important about that white spot in the field?
Ivy? We're out there.
Oh,
Bad fates.
did something bad happen to you?
Yes. Hey, Scott.
What do you want to tell Scott?
He's listening.
You can hear.
Young people have been taken right out of their houses
Oh boy.
and brought out here.
They seemed upset. Not as sad before, but like they seemed genuinely upset that we were leaving. Like we were abandoning them. And that kind of leaves, a little bit of an impact in you. You feel bad, like you really want to help someone, but you can't because you don't know what to do. You can't see them. And that's always been one of the hardest parts of being a paranormal investigator or ghost hunter for me is I want to help these spirits. And at the end of the day, that's how I kind of view spirits, is they're just people. Energy can't be created or destroyed, it just changes forms.
I guess the best way I can describe my feelings on this whole thing, or my thoughts, would be to compare it to an H.P. Lovecraft story. And for those of you that don't know who H.P. Lovecraft is, he was one of the first prominent American science fiction horror writers, which ended up spawning an entire mythos and a subgenre of horror called cosmic horror. Cosmic horror is essentially the idea that humanity doesn't truly understand the nature of reality, that there are beings and forces that are beyond our comprehension that exist, and if we were to try to glimpse them or try to learn more about them, that it would shatter our conception of reality and we'd end up going insane. The thing is in those stories, sometimes the beings they're looking for takes notice of them, and it starts to try to find ways to interact with them. And that's what's happening here. I think whatever is at Auglaize has noticed me, and it wants to communicate to what ends, I don't know. But what I can tell you is that I don't think I can stop until I know for sure. In psychology, what I've noticed is that human beings are very idea driven. We get a thought in our head or a belief in our head, and everything in our life orients itself around that belief, to the point where we're willing to ignore even things to the opposite. Like, that's what denial is all about. Like, no, I don't have a drinking problem, it's everybody else that has a problem, because they don't see how the drinking is ultimately destroying them. But I think people do that even on a lesser level every single day. I think people have paranormal experiences every single day, but they find all sorts of different reasons to dismiss it, because if you truly understood that it did, and you were to accept that it did, it would actually change the foundations of your reality. And that's scary. That's absolutely terrifying to accept that there could be forces out there that you can't control. And those forces might notice you. And they might not let you get a peaceful night's sleep. They might call your name out through a various radio. So at that point, you've got two options. You either let it slowly drive you insane, or you go further down the rabbit hole and see where it leads. And I think we all know what my choice is going to be.